to tell. Edge and brilliantly taken. Rahul Dravid has picked up a... Has he got anything on it? He's given him! Goodness me, what a beginning! That's exactly what they wanted. He'll be a little disappointed. Down the leg side is always unlucky, but he did get a tickle. Or maybe he's not so happy.
I'm not sure he did. I thought it might have just brushed the pad. We'll have to have a quick look at this. My feeling was it might have got the pad on the way through. We'll have a look. Oh no, maybe just a little bit of a touch on there. So Zahir Khan has a little bit of luck. He knew straight away. And what a start. We were just wrapping Michael Clark up, saying he got 200s and 250s. Well, he's got a naught to go with that. Australia 2 for 1.
Oh, he's got it fine. That'll run away for a boundary. Bit of swing there.
Yeah, he won't be disappointed with that, Zahir Khan. It was a pretty good delivery. A couple of swung on the trot. The first one to Michael Clark. Perhaps if he wasn't as in quite as much form. Yeah, just off.
Well, that's in the air, but it's in the gap as well. That's been flared through the covers for 4.
He never holds back, Gilly, does he? If he's going to go, he goes hard. I don't think he was in control of this one. Could have easily gone to backward point. You can see there just a...
Oh, that's easy. That is stunning cricket. Covered the line and just put it away with ease.
Loves getting on the front foot, Ricky Ponting. Doesn't have to hit it hard. This is use of the pace of the ball.
Oh, what a shot. Again, the length. There's absolutely no control over length. That is the problem. The ball coming onto the bat, over-pitched. That was an easy put away.
He does watch the ball very carefully, though, Gilchrist. A minimum of foot movement and straight off the middle. Yeah, just a fraction full or a fraction short.
He's gone over the top. He hasn't quite connected, but it'll probably run away for 4, and it does. This is a fast outfield.
It certainly is, and a small ground too. 9-4 is a 36 plus 1-6 is 42, and boundaries out of 50 in absolutely no time at all. You can see while 300 runs have been scored in the last 2 games here, you won't feel safe with 300, and Ricky Ponting knows that.
He's hit it with the turn. Great shot from Adam Gilchrist. It looks so simple. That's the best part.
Yeah, super shot this from Gilchrist. Knows the ball is spinning acutely away from him. The length was pretty full though, but he just opens up his hands. He times this one. He knows exactly where he's hitting the ball.
Back, difficult to tell. Edge and brilliantly taken. Rahul Dravid has picked up a stunner. Harbhajan Singh has got rid of Ricky Ponting, and this is what MS Dhoni wanted. The off spinner is off the mark.
Massive wicket for India. Ponting looking very dangerous. As the regulation off spinner, didn't turn. He played for the turn, and a brilliant catch to Dravid. Low and fast to his left. And that is a brilliant catch. Harbhajan Singh very happy. Ricky Ponting has to depart. 49 at Australia. 98 for 2.
Goes for the drive, he's taken at cover. Disaster has struck Australia. Adam Gilchrist, the man in form, taken by Irfan Pathan. Crowds are on their feet, flags are out. Last 15 minutes have been India's.
Adam Gilchrist just reached his 50, went for the big shot over cover, got it high on the bat, straight to Uttapar. And Pathan gets a wicket. Gilchrist out for 51, Australia 102 for 3.
That's gone fine. Irfan Pathan spoils the show by bowling one down the leg side. His last ball's been hit for a 4.
Oi! That's gone fine. That's well played. That's the faster delivery. He's worked the pace and to telling effect.
Beautiful timing here from Bradley Hodge. Picks it, that's the quicker one that Harbhajan darts in and just manipulates the wrist to hit with the spin. Nice and fine. There's no fielder there.
Oh, the edge. That'll fetch 4 as well. Not going right for Harbhajan in this over at all.
So Bradley Hodge goes on to his highest score of the series so far. And it's a streaky one. Driving. Oh, that's well bowled. Excellent stuff. Brad Hodge on his way. Kartik gets it right and he gets a wicket.
Another good catch by Rahul Dravid. Wasn't a lot of reaction time there. This is a little simpler than the earlier one, but it's a faster one that's turned. So the Indians are relishing these conditions. The spinners are going to be a difficult proposition. It's not a flighted delivery, it's the faster one. The angle into the batsman turns and safe hands of Rahul Dravid. Kartik strikes. Australia have lost their 4th. It's 129 for 4. Well, that's short, and it's been pulled all the way for 6. Yuvraj Singh given the ball, but not a good start. A rank long off.
Massive amount of pressure on the Australians at the moment. Yuvraj Singh has got to get it right quickly. He's already cost 6 runs off 1 ball.
That is an easy put away. Wonderful shot played there by Andrew Simons. Short, wide, and enough pace on it just to direct it to the boundary.
Well, the poor little kid in the crowd crying. He was laughing a couple of overs ago. Will this be the over that we felt was decisive?
Gone for the sweep shot. It's high in the air. They'll roll over the rope. It's a 6. Didn't middle it, hadn't. That 6 also raises 50 partnership between these two.
Yeah, that's the short boundary. He needs a bit of chalk on the cue. It's hit right near the...
Oh, another inside edge. Henry Simons living dangerously.
Can he be taken? Yes, straightforward catch to mid-off. The wicket, India. So badly required to break this partnership. Srishant has provided the wicket. Tendulkar taking a straightforward catch.
That was the second attempt Brad Haddon had in this over of trying to hit Srishant over mid-off. And on this occasion, not getting it anywhere near the middle of the bat. Straight to mid-off. Simple catch. So Srishant strikes for India. Haddon 25. 204 for 5 Australia.
Oh, absolutely from the middle of the bat. And a great way to get off the mark, Hopes.
Not a bad shot at all for the second delivery that you face. Mind you, it was a genuine half volley. But Hopes is a very good striker of the ball, just hitting through the line, picking the gap between cover and mid-off.
Andrew Simons decides he will start to play a few shots, and that stayed hit from the moment it left the bat.
That's his 10th 6 of the series, Andrew Simons, and what I loved about this shot was his control. He didn't try and hit the ball too hard, just hit through the line. Very good balance at the point when he hit that ball.
Again, bottom hand coming into play. Zahir Khan had to move just a few paces at long off, but the ball just rocketed past him.
He's in so much control at the moment with his batting, Andrew Simons. Slightly over pitched by Harbhajan, hitting through the line of the ball straight.
And there's a pull shot. Don't bowl there to James Hopes. He'll hurt you. 4 runs. Excellent stuff again from the Australians.
Margin of error now very minimal for the Indian bowlers. MS Dhoni is still looking for that perfect plot where he can hit Australia, but it is James Hopes who's hit one beautifully over mid-wicket. A half trigger from Irfan Pathan. Not an ideal delivery to bowl at this stage of the game. Another great example of how good he's become against spin. Beautifully done by Andrew Simons. Once again, more frustration for Murli Karthik. That wasn't such a bad delivery. That wasn't a 4-ball. Found the placement and delicately played and placed. Brilliant stuff.
And beautiful shot again for Simons. He's 4. That's 100 runs. This will be one that is memorable. He's jumped. He's got plenty of energy. One of the best 100s you'll ever see.
He's almost ran to the dressing room. Unbelievable innings, Andrew Simons.
Bouncer in the air and he's out. Well bowled, Zahir Khan. Some reward for some good work today.
He did over mid-wicket, not to be. Gone for 39, 294 for 6.
Over mid-wicket with the spin. And he does, and he goes all the way. Ramesh Raja just picked that. So yeah, another 6 for the Australians. Brave from Srisan. Simons hits hard and straight. Will it go all the way for 4? Brett Lee, excellent running, comes back for 2.
Throw was on the bounce, the dive was already in. Oh, touch and go. I think it's more go than in. Decision pending. Australia 315 for 7.
It's good bowling again from Zahir Khan. Simons coming back for 2. Run out chance here, confusion. I think he might be in a bit of trouble. So that average is going to come down. Oh, that's the innings. So they've ended up with 317 for 8.
Average of 91 in this series with a strike rate of well, though his figures don't suggest that. 10 over.
It's gone hard at that. It's a quick outfield and a get to the fence. First boundary for India. First one for Ganguly.
A little bit of swing again for Johnson. It was a fairly shortish delivery, and you're right, Shiva. Ganguly did go hard at that ball. It was edge. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot off the back foot. Very strong through that area. 4 more runs to Ganguly. 10 for no loss.
Has he got enough? He's got into the gap. This will be a tester. Once again, the outfield is quick. Saurav Ganguly scoring them in boundaries.
Another beautiful shot from Ganguly. Once again, off the back foot, just punching the ball through the covers. Great
Miscue will result in a boundary for Tendulkar. Lee not a happy man.
Very good delivery from Brett Lee. It was short, dug in, and was right on the money.
It's slashed hard. What a piece of work in the deep. Brett Lee totally misjudged it. Looked like there was just going to be a single. Took the ball turn just before it got to Lee. 4 boundaries of the last 4 balls.
Well, Brett Lee will not want to see this replay. It was wide, slashed away from Ganguly, but
Flat out, and there's a beautiful shot through mid-wicket. All timing and grace.
Magnificent hit. This is a lightning outfield. You beat the infield and there's no pulling it back. Beautifully done. Just the balance. He doesn't overhit them, doesn't reach out for them, lets him come close to the body, all along the ground. Waited till the last instant. His wicket is slow, just the kind of wicket that the Indians like to bat on. So it's up to them to convert this start.
Backs away Ganguly and smashes it over cover for 4. That finishes the 9th over. India 54 for none. He advances again and on drive. Masterclass from Sachin Tendulkar. Tough shot to play, but he plays it as well as anyone in the world.
What a shot. He advanced onto hooks. The intention, I thought, would have been to... And he's really launched into that one. That's going to be 6 all the way. What a hit by Ganguly. Wonderful. That is the 50th hit for 6 in the series. He really clubbed that one, bludgeoned it in fact. Had his mind made up. And that's on the onside for you. Oh, awesome power.
Here he goes. There she goes. 6. Sachin Tendulkar is very best. Reaches his 50 with that magnificent 6. India's Ganguly down the track. It's a big one. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's a 6. 50 for Saurav Ganguly as well.
Didn't really get to the pitch. Just shows you how good these bats are. Saurav Ganguly delighted, of course. Almost stopped his shot. Got a bit of elevation.
And a lap sweep for Tendulkar. All the way for 4. Beautiful shot. Just waited for it to come to him. He's hitting him everywhere today.
A couple of shots he plays brilliantly. One is a straight drive, the other is the paddle fine. You see the adjustment that he makes. Also the slower delivery game, that extra bit of time. But the placement has been outstanding.
Time it in between them. Well, oh, and there's a stumping chance. Gilchrist likes it. Full ball down the leg side.
Nothing behind the line. That's the breakthrough achieved for me.
Well, bonus for the Australians. Been a few stumpings in this series for the keepers. And he's out. Sachin Tendulkar innings comes to an end for a clever piece of bowling from Hobart. Saw it all the way. So Sachin Tendulkar on his way for 72 and India 140 for 1. And a bit of width there for Patan to work through the offside. That is exquisite timing there. He's hardly hit it. Quick outfield, 4 runs.
Brings up to 150 for India. Well, generated a great deal of power, Irfan Pathan, the last shot. The slower delivery from Brackett.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's 4. That's the reason why they sent him in. It's a brilliant shot.
Very tough as a bowler, knowing that somebody's been sent in to just punish you as much as possible. It's almost like bowling in the last 4 or 5 overs. You've got to hold your nerve. This is where you need to get it in the block hole, and change up of pace is so important to somebody like...
This time has come off. That is a good hit. 4 to Ganguly. Brave shot, straight down the ground.
Just clearing the left side. As I said, with the seamers bowling, it's not swinging, it's not bouncing. Just help yourself. Going to be very, very tough, and that's why I said it's a gamble for Ricky Ponting to bring the quicks back on, because all it does is accelerate off the bat. It's a kind of wicket here where you've got to make sure that the batsman has got to generate some pace.
There it is. That's the one. Not quite from the meat of the blade, but it'll carry all the way. 6 for that. He's been signaling it as 4, but I thought I saw a 6 there. It looked to me to have fallen over the line, but I'm sure they'll reconsider.
That hasn't come cleanly off the bat, but that's what he's got to do. He's got to keep going like that. Now, where does this bounce?
In the air, and he's gone. Short ball. Pathan couldn't quite control it, edging it to Michael Clark at backward point. So,
but Pathan perhaps did his job. 100 strike rate. He's gone for 29. 189 for 2.
Down the track, and he goes for the big one. He hasn't timed it, and he falls. Brilliantly taken by Hodge. He had to come in, and Saurav Ganguly was looking very tired out there. In the end, a soft dismissal.
Hats off to Brad Hodge. That was a brilliant catch. Had to make up a lot of ground, and Hogg is the bowler. Deceived him. Saw him coming down, and look at this catch by Brad Hodge. Might have had a bit of skin off the knees, but thumbs up to the crowd. Great catch. Ganguly goes for a good 86. India.
Catch! Oh, he's a sweet timer off the ball. No need to run for that one. That was a cracker. A scorcher from Yuvraj.
Big area out at mid-wicket where Singh has targeted anything loose from Hogg. It was
That's got to be close and given by the umpire. He misses a full toss and is disappointed. Hogg with another wicket and an important one.
Well, Singh can't believe he's missed a full toss. Went for the stumps, so good decision. Unfortunately for India, Singh's on his way for 6. 213 for 4.
It's a big one. Hodge once again is in business. Rahul Dravid perishes. Australia now clear favourites. Another wicket goes down.
To Brad Hodge, Rahul Dravid on his way for 7. 218 for 5, India.
Making room and he's found the gap. Beautifully placed by Uthappa. Ends the over on a high note. Good over for India, 232 for 5.
The slower delivery is launched into it, and it's a biggie. But they need a lot more of this.
Well, I think that sort of pace is going to be
101 वालों ने जब से Amazon Prime membership ली है ना, कुछ भी ऑर्डर करते हैं सेम डे डिलीवर हो जाता है।
सच में? लेटेस्ट स्मार्ट वॉच
5% कैशबैक के साथ Amazon Prime पर।
सच में? ये तो ऑनलाइन रिलीज भी नहीं हुई है।
हो गई है Amazon Prime पर।
ये Amazon Prime membership।
the batsmen will be a lot happy.
Catch is the call again, firmly struck and has enough to get to the boundary. Suddenly turning out to be another cricketer who strikes the ball extremely hard, Robin Uthappa.
It's got to go straight to the field, otherwise it's going
And again, Simons can't get there. 6 to end the over. 262 for 5. Oh, struck hard and struck well. There was a little bit of pressure building up on Uthappa with a couple of dot deliveries. He's played a spanking cover drive.
I think for Dhoni they've got to go straight, and for Uthappa they've got to go more in this sort of
It's in the air. Andrew Simons. Now it's not Andrew Simons, but a wicket has been taken by Mitchell Johnson. Michael Clarke, the fielder, at point. It was between the two fielders, Andrew Simons and Michael Clarke called for it and took it quite comfortably in the end.
That really is a good catch over your shoulder. Uthappa, how well did he play? Strike rate 157, got him within striking distance. 290 for 6.
Should be taken. And is taken quite comfortably in the end by the Australian captain. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni will be very disappointed, but the Australians are delighted.
What a celebrates, throws it.
Nice strike will end the innings with a boundary. Harbhajan Singh gets them to 299, but not good enough to get past Australia. Ponting and his men will have a party, have a long
It was
celebration.
a brave run chase by the Indians, an entertaining one as well, 30 for Hopes, and 4 for 49 from Brad Hodge in Mumbai. So let's find out now who the man of the match is.